Hello again. This is the second in my series of talking about school and how it impacts the family and your children. We ended my last video blog, which talking about meals and the importance of all family members having a no electronic zone during a meal, and no TV, no cell phones, nothing, but so you can spend time together. I think, again, parents, I'm sure you know this, it's becoming a lost art to have conversation and to look at one another in the eyes and ask how your day is going and to talk about what's going on. So meals are very important in having that consistent time. So I really want to encourage you to fight for that time together as a family with no interruptions. I think also kind of tying in with that is just the importance of setting boundaries and limits for all of us, but especially for our children. If you're consistent in setting limits and boundaries, it gives them something to come up against. In other words, it's kind of like going down the highway, and you've probably heard this example, that we need guardrails. We may veer off a little bit, but it keeps us from going way off course. And when we have structure and limits and boundaries in terms of consistent schedules and times without electronics and a consistent time for bedtime for our kids and a routine, and also knowing what are those things that are going to draw consequences for our kids. All that's important, because what that provides for our children is security and stability, because there's predictability that comes along with that. So if you're consistent with having structure and rules, limits, boundaries, things of that sort, it gives our children consistency and predictability. And there is security knowing that, that if I do this, these things are going to happen. And security knowing that there's a general time that I need to go to bed each night. Making sure that your kids get a decent amount of sleep and having consistency there. Knowing that, again, I realize with schedules it's difficult to have a meal together every night as a family, but knowing that there's going to be certain nights every week where we're going to have meals together as a family, and that nothing comes between that. And so rules, limits, boundaries are very important in being able to provide structure. And we'll continue talking about some of these issues as well as commitments the next time on our video blog. Thank you so much. God bless.